So this was a team built from scratch. What does it say that you guys got as far as you did?
I think it says a lot about the coaching staff and how they were able to evaluate talent and bring in guys that were going to help win right away and not have to build. And then B, it's a lot of leadership coming from older guys like, Bros was here from the beginning. And then having Pete come in midway through the year definitely helped add to that, along with a lot of the other older guys in the room.
This team was closer than most any team I've ever seen. How did you guys achieve that?
Just a lot of time together, I guess. You spend a lot of time with any team that you're with, but especially in a market like this where there's not as much to do away from the rink, so you have a tendency to spend a lot more time with the guys that are around.
Makes sense. On the ice, what is it, do you think, about the way you guys played that got you so far?
I think it was just that everybody was willing to do pretty much anything to win a game. When your top guys are blocking shots and scoring goals at the same time, that really is something that helps the other guys feed off of. And if you're more of a grinder, then you block even more shots than you would when you see the other skill guys doing the same thing that you are.
What was it like for you to be playing so close to home?
It was cool. I hadn't been here in 10 years playing around here, so it was really pretty special to have friends and family be able to make every game. And for people who hadn't seen me play in a really long time, it was awesome to have them get to experience, and kind of see what I do for a living now. So I thought that was a pretty special thing about being here this year.
Had you played here in this rink as a kid?
Yeah, the last time I played here was, I think, my sophomore year in high school. We played a sectional final here for Shed. So it had been a long time, and Glens Falls is a lot nicer now than it was way back when I was a little kid.
As a hockey player, what do you take away from this season?
I guess you take a little bit away from every season that you play in, especially at the pro level. You learn a little bit more about how your body works and how successful teams win. And I think this year that's a huge thing. We just found ways to win when there was times when we didn't have a lot of the same guys, or we were going through injuries or whatnot. I think, but this year we were able to develop that, win it by any means necessary, whether it was a 1-0 game where we had to block 30 shots, or we had to score 5 goals and hope to win a 5-4 game. I think that was the one thing that I really took out of this year.
What does it say that you were able to do both of those? Any team, I guess, has to be able to, but it's harder to do than to say.
Yeah, no, for sure. It goes back to the coaching staff. They were able to implement a system at the beginning of the year that would work with whatever grouping of players we had out there. And it also says a lot about the guys that were here, that they bought into the system that the coaches put in. We had a really special coaching staff here with Kale and Alex and Connor. So, having guys like that here really makes a huge difference and gets all the guys to buy into whatever they're saying we need to do for that particular game or that particular month of the season.
Do you feel like you achieved what you wanted to achieve on the year?
Obviously not. We all wanted to go all the way to the end, and we wanted to win for the city and as well as our teammates and coaches. But I think that we did a lot of good things. When you lose in double overtime in Game 7, we left it all out there, and I can't say that we could have tried any harder, because I know that everyone in that room gave everything that they had.
Last one. I know this is tough, but do you have a top moment on the year?
Top moment on the year. That's a tough one. There was a lot of really good moments this year. I'm thinking of, we came back 2 goals against Manchester and won in overtime. That was a really special one. Obviously, Game 5. There we go. Thanks, Zach. Game 5 of the South Carolina series, when we won in overtime. That was an awesome feeling. I don't know, there's just a lot of really, really good ones. It's hard to pinpoint one because we did have such a special group of guys, and I feel like we did do a lot of special things this year.